Okay, so here is the name Charlotte. And here's the sweater. I think this is like a 3 to 6 month size range. So basically I did a few drafts where I spelled the name and where I wanted it positioned along the shirt until I got to the final draft, and I'm gonna cut this out and then use this thread just to attach the perimeter to the sweater. And I make sure to make some space so that you're only putting the thread in the top layer and you're not sewing the two top and bottom layers together. Okay, so now that this is attached, I'll start to do the sewing with the yarn. I purchased these larger hand sewing needles off Amazon. This is the yarn I use, 6 ounce, size 4. It's like a medium weight yarn. It's not super thin, but it's not a real chunky yarn. Okay, and then I pull a distance and you start from the bottom and go up. And pull until the second thread pops out. And then you want to pull until this loose thread goes under, and then you have a loop. Okay, so if you mess up, you can try to actually go back through where you came from. Let's see if you can pull it out. Perfect, okay. So you go back through the same loop and the same hole and pull it till that second thread, that loose thread, goes underneath, and then until you have a loop here, and then you're gonna go up from the bottom, and I like to make it so the loop is flat. Pull until this second thread comes out. This will gradually tighten. You don't want it too tight. You also want to keep the threads underneath the loose thread here to the side so you don't go through it. And then same thing back through loop, pull it, perfect, and come up from the bottom. Use the same spacing the whole way through. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop this stitch and then start again from the bottom. So to end it, I like to go in the same hole but around the loop, so otherwise it pulls that whole loop through. Perfect. And then I'll show you from the bottom what we're working with. Okay, so here are my strings I just ended on, and usually they end up close together, and I like to just tie them off. And sometimes you can even loop this under.